Yeah, so now it makes sense why he was pushing towards them so aggressively when they were in the shootout.
We don't have an acceptable body count in civilian law enforcement. We're taught one way, and that's defensive type shooting. You take cover, you do not take casualties. And
that's not the case anymore.
You look at the way
right?
Platt reacted.
No, you still, you still do take cover. Because a lot of the times when you're in law enforcement, you're reacting to getting shot at. So it's not necessarily like you're the aggressor yourself, but in the military, infantry, this guy was a ranger, an Army Ranger. They teach you, you become a stone cold killer.
Yeah.
You know, versus law enforcement, they teach you how to use deadly force in times of, of aggression. But 9 out of 10 times you're responding to aggression, and then you're, reciprocating that level of violence back to, to be a level higher than them. The law enforcement use of force continuum. But in the military, it's very different, especially as a Ranger. This guy was probably better trained than all those FBI agents, which explains also he had superior firearms, superior training, and he knew what he was doing. And that's how he was able to take on so many of them by himself.
Wow.
That day, he reacted in a military fashion.
Yeah.
He had the heavier weapon. He had the Mini 14 with a 30-round capacity. His back was basically against the wall. He had no place to go. So he advanced forward on our position, laying down suppression fire, and ambushed Grogan and Dove, who were behind the car.
As agents finally put the pieces together, a frightening portrait emerged of two formidable adversaries.
All that blood, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the shooting, Platt had 11 hits, Maddox had 6 hits. Platt was literally shot to pieces, and he kept fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting.
Wow.
Until he ran out of breath. He fought to the last.
They were going to die. It's just they weren't dying fast enough. And they weren't prepared to lay down and die. They weren't about to give up.
That's what they teach you in Ranger School, So the military elite.
Out of this,
along with SEALs and Green Beret, Special Forces, they're up there.